I didn't see you walk
You
out.
actually mentioned last game that you sought to improve on defense coming into today's game. Do you feel like you guys accomplished that?
Yeah, I feel like second half we picked it up on defense much more. You know, we went back and talked about what we needed to do for the second half, and I feel like we needed to be there, help each other out, and rotate. So I feel like we did that in the second half. So I feel like we did a better job today.
Speaking of the second half, what happened in the first half, and how did you pick it up in the second half?
Yeah, I feel like first half was a slow start. You know, we had to start once we went into halftime. We had to start making plays for each other. You know, moving the ball. And, you know, taking good shots. And I feel like that's what we did the second half, and that's what sparked our run, us moving the ball, playing with energy, and having fun.
Coach said there was a big difference in your demeanor from the first half to the second half. What do you think changed, or what did you decide within yourself to change?
I mean, just going back into the half, I knew I wanted to come back once we was done with the game. I wanted to win, so I was just trying to get everybody on the same page, telling everybody just to stay together, you know, make the right plays, play with each other, be there on defense for each other, and I feel like that's what we did, and that's what helped us get the win. So.
What kind of impact did Taze Moore have on the game?
Oh yeah, Taze was great tonight, you know, came out with a lot of energy, being a pest on defense, and getting out in transition, super athletic, and you know, so he made some plays for us today. So, yeah.
Welcome home. What's the focus on your development for you this summer? What aspects of the game are you focused on?
Yeah, the aspects that I'm focused on this summer, you know, are my playmaking, being better at reading the defense when I'm coming off and playing in the pick and roll, reading the low man. And I feel like, you know, just continue to polishing my tools on offense and defensively, you know, being able to be there, help my teammates out, you know, no rotations and know the defensive schemes and who personnel who I'm guarding. So that's what I'm working on.
And as a former member of the Ignite and just the development of that organization and the talent that they've been able to birth, what would you say is the biggest asset you gained from that experience of playing with them?
I feel like, you know, just playing tough for competition in the G League, you know, coming out of high school, making that jump to professional. I feel like, I mean, I have a lot of respect for the G League. There's a lot of good competition in the G League. And I feel like, you know, having that start early for sure helped prepare me for where I am now. So.
What's it like to have Derek Lively behind you on defense and then also setting screens for you?
Oh yeah, it's great to have D-Live out there, you know, super big body, you know, ready to just run out there, having a lot of energy. So, I mean, it's great to have him out there. You know, he always telling me, you know, I got your back when I'm out there, so just keep going. So I mean, shout out to D-Live for, you know, coming out with the energy, you know, playing hard, you know.
Jelly is small, but he came up big today, didn't he?
Oh, you said who?
Jelly.
Oh yeah, Jelly. Oh yeah, Jelly. Yeah, he stepped up for us when his number was called, and you know, big shout out to him for being ready. You know, staying ready when his number was called. He made some crucial plays for us in that fourth quarter. You know, help us get the wins.
Appreciate
Thoughts
it.
after 2 games on how like your playmaking has like the results of your playmaking so far?
You know, I'm gonna still continue to work on it, continue the development. You know, it's not gonna come overnight. So it comes with, you know, watching film, you know, getting reps at it. You know, so that's what I'm gonna continue to do, and continue to listen to the staff, continue to do what they want me to do, work on, and yeah.
Oh, sorry. You've only had 2 games with Derek Lively as a screener so far. What helps you to build chemistry with the screener, like as you're in the early stages?
You know, just being out there with him. You know, just getting reps with him. I feel like that's all it is. You know, so that way we can be on the same page when he's setting the screens and getting out and rolling.
Pretty nice birthday present for the coach, right?
Oh yeah, shout out to Coach Dudley, happy birthday. You know, we want to get the win for him, so you know, we ain't want to lose on his birthday. So we had to get that win. So, you know, happy birthday to Coach Dudley.
Where do you start with the contributions from just a bunch of players tonight?
I mean, let's just start with Hardy. I mean, I thought he played terrible first half. Wasn't listening to the play calls, dropping his head, going too fast, turning the ball over. Sham had a good halftime speech. I came in to follow him, talking to him about slowing down, making the right reads that we were going to score enough points. I believe we had 49 at the half. I knew we were going to score. We could go small. The question is, can we get stops? Let's shout out Derek Lively as a rookie. No shoot around. Only 1 practice, 1 game. Minutes go up. If you saw me, I didn't even want to take him out those last 2. He was at 21, 22. I think I went over the total, but the fans will be happy. That's for one. But no, listen, Taze Moore, huge off the bench. Jelly, McKinley Wright goes down. Mike Miles. If this is not a total team effort, I'm just humbled and honored to have the opportunity to coach Summer League. This is it's my second year getting my first coaching league, and to get my first win on my birthday, it's like I don't care for Summer League. To me, it's a big deal. It's one of many. This is starting from the bottom, working my way up. When I was a basketball player, a veteran, a rookie coming in, a late first round, it was always someone that had to work my way up. And it's the same thing as coaching. There's no shortcuts to it. And now I'm here grinding and trying to get better, and nothing better than a win today.
What was your message to the team when you fell down by 18 points?
You're not listening. That's the first thing. He wasn't listening. It was more to Hardy, because he was just, I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was the milkshakes or whatever he had going on last night. I don't know. And it's for him sometimes. I subbed him out, subbed him right back in. I thought it came to that. I thought Derek Lively has a couple poor fouls. We wanted to channel one no roller behind, but credit them, because this is why you play 4 quarters. We picked up the pressure. When we started the fourth quarter, I told them don't wait until the last 2-3 minutes. They picked up the ball pressure. Taze Moore, Omax, versatility defensively got us to get steals and get out in transition.
When Hardy said head down, feeling bad, all of that, what do you think got through to him? What do you think about the motivation?
Any thirsty good scorer, anytime you see the ball go in, so once he hits a 3 and he gets a layup, and then the momentum starts going, they get a little tight, miss a couple shots, we catch a lob. Derek Lively was the X factor, huge second half. I wanted to keep him in longer, but his ability to roll, to contain the paint, and then Jelly. Jelly brought it, that's what his nickname is, Jelly. Bang, couple threes, his ball pressure. I think it was 14 points, was it 37-14 in the fourth quarter? My goodness, that's elite defense, elite offense. And we've been doing shell nonstop, 20-30 minutes, and I feel like every team's made 50% from 3, and we finally caught a break, and offensively we scored enough.
For Hardy, what do you feel like the next step in his development is, big picture?
I think for Hardy, film, seeing the game has to slow down. It doesn't slow down to some people. If Hardy was top 5 pick, there was a reason he was number 1 or number 2 in high school. Then he went to overtime, and then it's taken him a while. Second round, going to G League. It's just the game speeds up. He struggles in pick and rolls, which you said beforehand. But that's not going to stop me from putting him in pick and rolls. But Coach George, my assistant coach, we went to our open offense, more dribble handoff using the bigs, and that was huge. It's a great suggestion on him. But then for Hardy, it's like, listen, man, it's next play. Russell Westbrook, OKC style. It's Damian Lillard. These guys in the NBA, they don't care. The LeBrons of the world when they're 3 for 30. They got to shoot the next shot. And for our summer league, if he's not one of our top scorers and not playing at a high level, we're not going to do well. And so I'm glad second half he got out of his funk and came through.
What can you say about Taze Moore, the way he was jumping out of the gym?
Taze Moore, listen, I saw him in film once. McCarty said he was coming with us. He's just someone, he's a glue guy. Everyone respects a glue guy. Defensively, his athleticism is elite. A lefty, he hit shots, he hit 3s yesterday. You wish you could play more, but it's unfortunate how the business goes. Omax minutes are going to go up. Every single game, live didn't go up, but he just shows you. And so these guys, what you want to do is be able to give yourself a chance. That team has already played 3 games in Utah, so these guys to come back here. But again, nothing better than a victory on a birthday. So maybe I'll do a nice little drink tonight.
All right. So 6 and 3 in 9 minutes for you. Just tell me how you felt out there tonight.
It felt good to be on the floor. Obviously, having an NBA jersey on means the world to me, and I'm extremely blessed to even have this opportunity. But I just stayed ready. I understand that certain people's roles is different, and since I was younger, I never was the guy, so I understand how it is to be ready and make an impact when you come in, so that's all I want to do.
When you're sitting on the bench like that and you see the team falling behind, what's going on through your mind when you finally got into the game?
Do whatever it takes to win, and that's what I try to do. I know people look at me as a scorer because at UAB, and obviously that's what I do, but I'm a winner at the same time as well. So when I was on the bench and we were losing, I understood that we probably need to push the ball a little more and be more disruptive defensively, and I think that's what we did at the end of the game, and I think that's why we got the dub.
Tell us what you saw on that long half-court pass to Taze for the layup.
Oh, I knew as soon as once I got the outlet pass, I always try to look up the floor out the gate. You know, that's what Andy Kennedy always teaches me, look up the floor out the gate. So once I seen him up the floor, and I know ain't nobody in the gym can jump like that. And the smart kid, he was running back, you know, so you can't catch a lob like that. So I just threw it up to him. He went to go get it.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Before you went back into the game, what did you see that you needed to bring to the offense? It felt like you really organized it better.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm a point guard, so I just wanted to push the tempo because I felt like in the half-court set, they definitely stay in them gaps a lot. So especially if we're not making shots from the three-point range, you know, it's hard to really get those shots off like that. So I knew I needed to push the ball and find my shooters. And obviously, Jaden Hardy, he's one of a kind, you know. So if you get the ball to him in transition in an isolation situation, he can go get one whenever.
Coach said that Jaden Hardy was kind of down on himself in the first half, didn't have a good, and then in the second half he really came out.
Yeah.
What do you think was the difference for him, and what did you see from him? On both sides?
I mean, I just feel like you just be more confident and slowing down a little bit more. I mean, obviously, when you're the main guy in the team, everyone keys in on you. Everyone tries to make sure that you don't have a good game, you know. So I feel like they were doing that in the first half, but I feel like he was patient in the second half and got the shots and looks when he needed to, and then getting to the free throw line was crucial for him. It was definitely got a little rhythm.
Good birthday present for your coach.
Yeah, absolutely. Finally, we got a win, huh?
Yeah, right.
I heard. I mean, I was told last year they didn't win a game, so being able to come in here and get a win, that's a blessing, you know.
It's true.
How did it feel out there tonight?
It was good, man. Just helping the guys out. I think that's one of my biggest attributes, just being a leader, me being an older guy. So I think that helped out a lot, just wanting to be there for my team when we were down.
What turned it around for you guys when you fell down by 18?
Just coming in the huddle, Coach D talking to us and telling us like we're not out the game, fully out the game, telling us that we need to play a little bit harder and just focus. Honestly, run the plays that he called and just try to do our best at everything that we do with a full amount of energy.
What are you trying to prove in this summer league?
That I can guard 1 through 5 if they need me to be. I'm athletic. I'm willing to run through a wall if you want me to. That's really it. I'm just trying to do everything the right way and be a good teammate for the rest of the guys.
What can you say about Live, who came up with some great offensive and defensive rebounds down the stretch?
He gonna be real good in this league, man. I like D. He cool. He's real. He's a young guy. I mean, he's still trying to figure it all out and things like that. So when he had those fouls, as a young guy like Ken, Jaden, me, myself, AJ, just try to tell him like, yo, don't worry about it. You get 10 fouls in the summer league, so you good.
Right.
But other than that, just trying to stick with him.
Do you guys take it personally? Because it looked like they was kind of celebrating a little bit on the court when they got that big lead.
Nah, I mean, I feel like we took it personal, but it wasn't more so us worried about them. Just worried about what we didn't do right and things that we could do better overall.
Appreciate it. I think that's it.
Appreciate you.